So now we're going out for a short test ride on my Kawasaki GPZ600R, one of the first Ninjas. I think they were called Ninja in the US when they were launched, from 1986. What a pleasure. The reason for the test drive is I'm trying to synchronize the carbs. But I'm not that satisfied with it, so let's take a first spin. Low RPM, it's not very smooth, but that's what I've been dealing with. But in the mid-range, okay, smooth. A bit windy out today. Chilly, but got a colleague there. Hey, got a red CBF 1000. What a nice ride. I got one in black. See when I come home, if I get home. So, I'll just try to warm up the engine and then we'll take some start-offs from the parking spaces I have around here, just to find out how the acceleration works. It's somehow the symptoms I'm trying to adjust is when I from a get-go, sometimes my throttle seems, I would say, a bit slack. Doesn't rev that high fast enough on the load. So and sometimes it does. So I'm just trying to figure out what the issue could be. But it's getting warmer here than my today. It's very nice. I think we got 12 degrees Celsius. So I'm riding in full spring gear, which means I have a thermal liners inside, so I don't care. But I can feel that it's a bit hotter today. So this parking space is not funny because we only got 17 allowed here in the small collection of houses. I won't call it a city, although it has a city name. But I got a few ones coming over out here further on the road. And I just love this bike. It's quite funny because I think if you go on to a modern 600 today, sports bike, it probably has around, inline 4 of course, it has around 120 and 135 horsepower, something in that range. Fuel injected and all this shit. But they are so small. This bike, I would say it's quite large. And I think it's got its body, I don't know for sure, but I think it's got its body from the ZZR 250. That's also a quite large bike. If you look at the CCs and compare it to other 250s. So let's try to go in first. No cars behind me. Here it's just fine. Nice pull. Nice pull. Well done, lady. I'm not used to this bike, so I'm trying to learn what 78 horsepower feels like on an old inline 4 carbureted. I had her, a big sister, or big brother, I don't know, the Top Gun bike, Kawasaki 900R. It has about, I think, 110, 115 horsepower. Also an inline 4. That has a great pull from 6,000 RPMs. That's funny. But it was very alike my CBF 1000, although the CBF 1000 has very higher torque in the low RPM range, so that can really pull away. These sports bikes, they want some RPMs to live up, so before they actually start the pull. So let's see. No one's behind me. This is a great pull. Yeah, this is the pull. Woo! What a difference! Yeah! That's why you have to, I would say smaller CC bikes, because I could never do that on my 1000. If I did that up to third gear, I'd be driving, I don't know, 170, 180 kilometers an hour or something. This is just awesome. You can really go to the beans and, you cannot really go that fast. That's fun. So, but I'm learning to trust this bike. It's, for me, new on the road. So, I'm always, pretty excited and had a successful ride if I return home without any issues. Not that I had problems, but I have problems with my 900R. Oh, nice pull. My 900R had faulty in its ignition switch, and it took me, 10 rides to figure out why. Suddenly, the bike just turned off. and you really had no chance to, find out what could be wrong with it. So I think this is the road, yeah. Take this one, it's nice in the woods. Oh, smooth and full. Yeah, and I could ride, suddenly out, and now, let's just say, the bike just turned off. And then, of course, the ignition key was still on. When I fiddled around with the key and my steering, suddenly the bike turned on, and I think I had a symptom where I could just take off the tank, I thought, and just riddle a bit with the wire harness, and after playing around with that, I could turn on the bike again and go until, I don't know, suddenly the bike turned off again, and I found out it was the cables in the ignition switch. And these are the kind of back roads that I love. So in these times I need to take a bit caution about all the farmer industry heavy vehicles, because they are quite nasty. They would take up the 3/4 of this whole road. So but this is cool. And the mirrors on these old bikes are just horrible. Can't see anything. I need to tuck in my elbows to see anything. But I have so much bike in front of me. I tried out the GPZ600R from Honda 3 or 4 weeks ago, just to see if it actually would match the CBF1000 for something that is not so heavy. But hey, you actually have your face in, pretty much over the dash, or at least it feels like. And I don't really like that. I don't know. I'm not that kind of sporty race bike kind of guy. I'm more for sport touring. So looking for a sports bike with comfort. So and I think it's because on modern race bikes the seat is almost flat to the tank, where on this bike you actually tuck in behind the tank, and that gives you a lot of room here, where you don't need to look down to see the dash or your blinkers or all the switches and stuff. It actually shines to you more, and I like that. And this springtime is just wonderful. Trees are starting to get green. So love it. And I was not so long ago, I think it was last week or the week before, I had a short motorcycle technical course. It was just a few hours after work, where we went and practiced slow speed maneuvers and braking and stuff. And that was actually something new taught to me, where when you sit on a I don't know if you can do it on a sport bike because you don't have that amount of weight on your foot pegs. But I think I can on this one, just to demo. And the guy actually, he was a former, I think, professional motorcyclist, also education for police, driving and all those things. And he gave us a tip where you can, if you, for example, if you turn out too far here and you somehow lose the balance and you actually are getting close to the edge of the road, you can actually push down. Just stand up on your bike and push down on your foot pegs. I just did that. You can see I just raise myself and then I push on my foot pegs. So I'll actually just, I don't lean, but the push on your foot pegs will, bring the bike to the balance where it will actually pull that same way. I didn't know that. It makes quite sense. But it's a great escape maneuver. If you can't, balance your bike, you can actually just push the foot peg down, as if it, just get your get your butt out of the seat and just push on that foot peg. That was something new. So now I'll just try to slow down and make a pull here in 4th gear. That's pretty nice. Not that fast, but hey, it's a sports bike. I know you want to be in the high rev range, but I'm also taking care of your old engine. I don't know, I have something, maybe it's just psychological, but pushing an old engine too much, it hurts a bit in my heart. I don't know why, but I'm trying to be kind to it. I don't need to go to the 11,000 RPMs. It's almost as old as I am, and if I had to, I don't know, push myself that much, I probably wouldn't like it that. Something would probably break, an ankle or something, I don't know. So, nice and easy, always warm up the engine before I give it the beans, and then try not to stress it too much. Enjoy it. That's for me. Maybe it's hunting season, I don't know. So here we gotta get going again. It's gonna be funny. I love it. And she pulled. Nice, a dream. I can't believe it. I think that the speed and the RPM is matching my throttle response a lot better today. After synchronizing the carbs. Okay, I got no more gears. Sorry. But I'm not used at cruising at 4,500. I'm used to cruise at if I'm at the 4,000, I'm riding 140 kilometers an hour on my CVF 1000. So third gear. Woohoo! Good old lady, still funny. Can't believe it. All the work was worth. Enjoyable time. Thanks. Love ya. But here in my, I would say, area, there's not much curvy road to find. It's pretty much just, yeah, 10-15 kilometers of straight, like this one. And it's just boring. It's effective, so you get from A to B pretty okay fast, but and in cars it's, yeah, maybe they don't care, but on a motorcycle, oh, it's boring. Boring. But I think so far no issues. And she pulls. Oh, I love it. It's enjoyable. What can I say? Damn. 1986 they built this. And today, in 2021, she's still rolling. I think that's an accomplishment in itself. I'm not leaning that tough into the curves. I have a too old rear tire, and I can actually feel it. It gets wobbly. So I ordered a new one, and I just do test rides on it. But it's funny. There he is again. Where did he go? That's actually a Top Gun quote, isn't it? I think it is. But this is not the Top Gun bike. This is the little sister. But I think she's more funny to me. Could really, yeah, I don't really have much exhaust. Just, yeah, pretty much an empty pipe or an empty muffler. So she sounds pretty great. Not too loud, but just right. Come on. But she did it again. This is my city. Good old lady. But I think maybe the problems with my throttle could also be because of the open exhaust. I can hear that here in second gear if I just hold up the revs instead of shifting into third. Somehow there's a bit of backfire. She's spitting a bit. Maybe I should consider switching the out. This is an aftermarket 4x1, and the bike actually original has a 4x2, and that would just look awesome with 2 pipes. So, oh, they're home again. Can't find neutral. Oh, there it is. So, we're home. We did it. Love you. Oh, 30 kilometers on the clock again. Oh. He's getting used to it. Nice.
It's quite warm today. Hmm? Yeah. Let's see here. It's just a slick bike. But it's totally different engine characteristics. This has, if I remember correct, 98 Newton meters at around 4,200 4,200 RPMs. So as soon as you come up from a go, and second gear is just wow. I think my top speed in second gear was 158 or 148 kilometers an hour, and it's actually just from all the bottom where you just get off in first, and then you just in second and give it all the way through. And I don't know, maybe I get to 30-40 kilometers an hour in first, and then I just hold it in second. That is just a rush. But you can enjoy me too. Fabulous. 78 horsepower, 107, but pull in the 1,000 is just crazy. But I must admit, the pull here in this one, I don't even know what torque spec it actually has. Can't remember. Maybe I'll just pop it up on the screen. Test drive after carb sync successful. So yeah,